And welcome back. This is Frost Gaming 25, and we are here back playing the front on episode 15 of the front Let's Play. And in this episode, we're going to be pushing our level a little bit, as well as trying to knock out some of these quests that we have on the side here, the task tracker. But as a little recap, we finished off the last episode finishing our raid, and we ended up collecting a bunch of items that and blueprints in our chests were getting immensely full. I had chests filled with all of the blueprints. Well, I have finally been able to condense all of this, and we ended up making all of the green blueprints. We got all the green blueprints and we put it in this decrafting table, and we turned them into casting manuals, which we'll probably be able to use later on, but as of right now we can't use them. But at least we have some way of taking those blueprints that were taking up all this room that we didn't have, and we had them condensed into four stacks, which is much better. So we also got rid of a bunch of the items that I had accumulated that I didn't need, that were duplicates, like extra sickles, extra shovels, extra pickaxes, etc. Things like that. We got all the extra stuff taken out. So we don't need it anymore, but we cleared up a lot of inventory by doing so. So the plan now is to start working on progressing. So we have a bunch of items that we can try to craft if we so choose. We could also make this auto turret, which might be worth making. So we might actually just craft this right now while I'm thinking about it. So this takes rifle ammo, so it's a little bit more expensive to run. However, it is worth running because of its ability to hit the target, and it does a lot of damage. It does require a power source to run it, but it is extremely powerful when it's run. And I don't know if I can place it here, but if I can, that would be a really great place. Oh, perfect. So we can, in fact, place it right there. So we'll do that. And that way we have a turret. Whenever we hook this up to power, we'll be able to kill all the enemies that spawn in, as long as we have ammo in that thing. Other than that, I went ahead and I actually was able to get enough to go down to here to unlock these storage chests, the large storage chest, which is 8 steel and 20 lime. We can make a bunch of these steel into some storage now. And then let's get some wood real quick so we can run that thing. Okay, so we have a few stacks of wood now. We can go ahead and start running this furnace to take some of these rocks and turn them into lime. And then we're going to use that to craft ourselves a couple of large storage chests. And essentially what we're going to try to do here is take all these down. So I'm actually going to start taking everything out, and we're going to move it into another storage chest. Try to condense as much as we can onto one, so that we can empty these out completely and then start storing it into an actual singular chest here. So okay, so that is all of the storage here. We can finally go ahead and start destroying these. Oh, well that's, yeah, that works too. And then let's put all these back as well. Okay, we got 30 as of right now. Let's see, where do we make this? We might actually make it in this, maybe. No. Oh, I know where it's made. It's made here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's fine. We just have to put our steel into there. And that is 2 storage containers, which we'll be able to now use to start actually sorting our inventory here. This has finally come time to actually be able to get some sorting going, and I am more than thrilled. Okay. So now we have our 2 storage containers down, and we can actually store way more items in here than these chests were able to do, which is nice. I think the only downside is that they're not as, like, yes, we can open up only one drawer, but I think combined, these technically still have better storage potential. But I just like the look of these, and they're way slimmer in terms of just easier to access and use, and especially for storing mass quantities of something, it'll be better, especially when we get into like our stone here and other things like that. So I'm gonna start sorting all this stuff, and we'll get back once I'm done. Okay, and we're back. So I went ahead and I condensed some what I could. We have stone in here. We have wood in here. These will eventually fill up at some point, but right now we're definitely empty. We have our seeds, and we have our plant fiber and rope. So currently those are the 4 storages that we're going to have, but we'll make more as we go. I was able to empty this chest out and condense everything into this one and this one. And then we have all of our blueprints pretty much sorted between these couple of chests. Actually, right now, let me move some of these over here. Just get them all in line. So then that brings us an entire new chest, which is open. We have that one that's open. We can take all these and move them up. Let's just move them all up. Okay, so then both of these are also empty now too. So as for condensing things, we have definitely condensed a lot. And we'll continue to do so as we get more parts, but let's get back to running some things here. So first things first, I think what I'm going to need is a bunch of arrows. So I'm going to start crafting those right now. Let's go grab all the supplies we need. Actually, so I just noticed that this beam, the loot beam, is right over here. So I think let's take a little detour here. We got 40 rounds in the mag. Let's take a little check and see what level it actually takes to open this. And maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky, we can open it and get some loot from it. Oh wow, this is very green water. Holy crap. This is the greenest water I've seen. Oh, we were spotted. Well, this is why we have 40 rounds. There we go. Let's take a look here. What level does it require? 35. Wow, exactly 35. That's coincidentally lucky, and we're full on inventory, but that it is an exotic steel dagger. We are 100% taking that. I don't care what anybody says. We need it. If I have to eat every single berry, so be it. We're definitely taking that blueprint. The other thing we can drop for, well, let's see. We can drop fern seeds. Wait, what? Wait, that's a thing? You can just press C. Oh, okay, well, I learned something new today. The other thing I want to take is this. I don't really care to take any of that. But to despawn the beacon, we're going to go ahead and drop everything. And let's get out of here before we get shot again. Okay, we got shot again. Where is he? Yep. Let's get back out of here. This is the greenest water I've ever seen. So that was worth it. I'd say very much so worth it, because that steel dagger, being an exotic, technically is viable as a weapon as a replacement for our spear. So it should do much more damage than even our spear could even think of achieving. Yeah, 224% more damage. And plus, it's got a collection rate of 248%. So this does 50 damage. And if we were to craft, well, actually, if we go back to our base, we have the regular steel knife, and you can see what 200% actually does for it. Oh, we ran out of stone. Oh, wow. Well, we happen to have some stone here, so let's go ahead and craft some more. Okay, so let's look at our base. Actually, I have one in here. I know for a fact I have one in here. This is the base knife. Does 45 damage. So it's a little bit less than what the spear does. But if we multiply it by 224%, 100% being base damage, 224 being double and some. So that brings this knife up to 90, give or take 90, less than a 20%. It's probably somewhere in the vicinity of almost 100 damage just for this dagger, comparatively to 50. So it's just about double the damage as what this spear can do. So crafting this could be definitely worth the while. However, it's probably going to be extremely expensive. Yes, it's going to be very, very, very expensive. We shouldn't have a problem with the rubber. The rope, it's just going to be tedious, but the steel is going to be the hard one. That one is going to take a lot in order to get to that point. But it's a goal that we can set ourselves and work toward it. Oh, I put away all the stuff to make arrows. I do this all the time. Nothing new. Okay. Okay, so those are all going to get used, and most of the other stuff's going to be used, so we can leave the rest of that in there. And I will go ahead and throw this in there because we won't need a large magazine. I'm pretty sure we already have one. Yes, we do. So we really won't have any use for it anytime soon. One thing I do want to start working on is getting to heavy lifting. The sooner I can get there and get that unlocked, the better. So let me just quickly look through, make sure I don't have any talent books that are lying around not being used, and try and level up my skills as much as I can. There's 120. Okay, so we got 120. That's actually not too shabby. Perfect. The more we can get of that, the better. Okay, so 6 more inventory slots. Holy crap, what a big difference that makes. We actually almost have a normal-sized inventories now. The sooner we can get to a normal-sized inventory, the better. Okay. Next up, let's go load these, let's go ahead and load the crossbows, make sure that they're stocked up. This one is definitely on the opposite side, it's stocked up, so let's put those in there. And this one is going to need quite a few as well. Let's just make sure there's at least 100 loaded in there. Okay. And then the last crossbow in the back, we can probably put a couple extras in. But right now, I think... Well, let me see. How are we doing on fuel? We're doing okay on fuel on that. And this one's doing okay as well. We will end up needing more fuel, and now that we have that knife, I should probably harvest all of this, because we're going to need a lot more where that came from. Okay, let's go ahead and plant everything. I can't even believe you can do this. Wait, why did it do it? There we go. I can't believe you can do that without actually having to put in your hotbar. I literally just learned that. I'm being completely serious. Okay, perfect. So that's done. Now we can go ahead and put all these away. And then I'm going to start crafting some more rubber. Oh no, I missed this table. Okay, so we do have some more salvaging stuff that'll have to happen, but that's okay. I don't need to do it right now. I'm just going to put them in here and I'll deal with them later. I thought I had them all, but turns out I was wrong. Oh, good. We left that composite bow behind. I do not feel bad about it because we have one right here. That's legendary. Okay, and then let's see, we have 96 stone arrows. We probably should load the inner one some more, but let me just check the end and see, make sure that has a couple of arrows in it. It is completely empty. Okay, that's fine. We'll load it up. And then the other thing we need to do is, well, we're actually almost pretty much ready to start the next wave. I just need to grab my ammo again and make sure I have my shotgun with me. Oh, I'm so glad that my inventory isn't seriously encumbered anymore. That was a big struggle that I was dealing with fairly frequently. Okay, so I think that's everything in terms of pistol ammo that I have. I don't have too much pistol ammo right now, but now that we have our inventory kind of cleaned up, I think we can definitely work on getting some more. So, without further ado, I think it's time we go ahead and do our next wave here. We don't need this yet. We're still on an early enough stage to where we shouldn't need it, but it will be coming soon. We also need to make the ammo for it, which is going to take some time. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and start this. We're on wave 14. Should be a little bit difficult here. I know for a fact it's going to be pretty difficult. I'm hoping our traps do most of the work for us so we don't have to, but this is going to be my lifesaver right now, and it was in the last one, and I think it still will be now. Oh man, she's still got some hits on us. That's not ideal. That's okay though. I'm glad to hear this shotgun turret we're working. Because, oh shit. Perfect, that actually worked. Holy crap, the bear track works exactly how it's supposed to. Oh man, I love when things work the way they're supposed to. Oh no. I thought there was another vulture. Oh shoot. I wasted some ammo. That's okay. I'm gonna actually start using the shotgun for a little bit. Okay, well that worked. Just turn, shoot. Oh no! Wait, right here. Yes, good. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It's not the end. In our previous iterations of our base, that would have been game over. They would have made it over to the end, and I would have been done. This iteration, it is not the end. Probably could have saved that bullet, but that's okay. We're not min-maxing, I guess, so it's not a huge deal if I, you know, use one bullet. Uh-oh, another bird. Let me reload. Okay. Okay, but yeah, this shotgun. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna use this. Because this shotgun I don't like though. It only has 2 bullets. If it was a 3-round chamber, then I would maybe consider it. But I need to be able to kill the stealth ones as quick as possible, and then if there's multiple coming, oh, it's bad. But needless to say, ultimately it won't really matter because we're at the end of this wave, and we pretty much did it. And I am so proud of this flintlock trap. It's actually doing its job. What is wrong with this eagle? The eagle had a bad day. I mean, what can you say? Mr. Eagle just is not liking life right now. He's become a wall mount. He is pretty much a wall mount. Okay, well, let's start checking, seeing what we got here. Nothing too crazy. Oh my god, a lot of bears died here. And some wolves. Jeez. This is the place to be. Look at that. That's... Oh my god, that is exactly why I need to stack up as many arrows as I can right there. Very effective. See, that's the beauty of doing this base design, is you can see what works and what doesn't. And I would say for a lot of the enemies, doing something like that where they have to go around a corner and they take the shortest path, have them just run into one of those bear traps and have a crossbow there just to fire at them, or any turret for that matter. I could even get away with a flintlock trap because it's a specific direction. So I could do something like that where they were strategically placed in such a way to where I get that extra bonus damage quick and easy. Okay, so for now I'm going to dump the inventory in here. There's technically one more enemy. Where? I don't know. But it's somewhere. Not sure. It'll end at some point. We just have to wait it out. Oh wow. That might be a couple of trips. There we go. We finished the victory. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this thing up because I think it's worth starting now because we have enough items in here that need to be taken care of. So this is the disassembler. I mentioned it in the beginning, but I really didn't show what it actually does. But as you can see here, it's taking apart items that I have, and it's giving me materials for them. And if it takes apart a blueprint, it gives me these casting manuals. So I just let that run while I go and loot everything. And it will condense a lot of my inventory and fix a lot of the issues in terms of storage that we were having. And that's a full inventory again. Okay, so we're going to put all the blueprints in here for now, just so we can get through all of our storage here. But while we wait, as you can see, it takes quite a while to go through these blueprints. They're actually kind of slow in terms of disassembling, which I don't quite understand why, but especially when you get the most of those. But the regular items actually disassemble faster than the blueprint itself, which I think it should be the other way around, just personally. Because one, you're getting blueprint manuals, and the other one, you're actually getting viable items that are really useful. So the ones that are really useful should probably take a little bit longer. But for now, it is what it is, and holy crap, that is so many blueprints we have to go through. Yeah, so we'll just keep knocking out this, and when I'm finished, we'll come back. Okay, and so we're back here. We got a bunch of ether shards. However, polymer, super useful. Oil, very useful. Well, you never say no to ammo, especially when it's pre-made for you. And then gunpowder makes ammo, so that's always good too. But yeah, that is this wave. We are done with it, and now we go ahead and prep for our next one. But that will be it for this episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, always go ahead and click on that like button. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.